What's up, everybody? It's Tim Heinen's Vinyl, your friendly neighborhood vinyl guy. I've slept because I went to record store day. So I went out ridiculously early. Excuse me. I'm fighting something again, so there's that. Some things never change, right? Hey, real quick before I get into it, I wanted to say thank you to everybody who watched and commented on my last one. The kind of my thoughts and first initial take on the reissue of What's Going On, and brought in some new people, so I really appreciate all of that. I'm still enjoying it, and I still think it's pound for pound probably the best pressing you'll get if you don't already have one. So nothing's changed on that one. I'm still spinning the hell out of it. But anyway, today was record store day, or whenever the hell you're watching this in relative. So I went out ridiculously early. Went to my usual spot, Triangle Vinyl, which is under new ownership. Recently just changed hands, so I was sad to see that Justin is no longer associated with the business, but the new owners, met them. They seem very nice, and it's a further shot out for me, but I love the way they do record store day. They really did a great job, I think, catering to some of the newer experiences in the line. If you're familiar with the list, there was a lot of obviously Taylor Swift was a huge grab for people. There's some flippers out there, and that's just my personal take on it. I don't care. I saw a lot of excitement from these fans who were able to grab it. And I know a lot of stores did auctions and raffles and stuff like that, which I thought was a really fair way to do it too. But for the stores that sold it, I mean, you got to see that connection of the fan getting so excited because they were getting that piece that they really wanted. And to me, that's what it's all about, right? It's the payoff for that piece. So there was some picking at some of the expenses, but at the end of the day, it was like, hey, welcome to the culture, and I hope you stay a good long time, and find some things that you like. And just because they're Swift fans doesn't mean that they're not fans of other things. So they were buying stuff up, and it was absolutely wonderful to see that these fans were getting excited for something. So so spoiler alert, I did not get Taylor Swift, but what I did get, I got right here. I haven't even cracked them open yet. We're gonna do that together. I thought it'd be a fun way to kind of just check them out. So first thing I grabbed was Alice in Chains, the EP for We Die Young. This is clearly two of the three made it onto their debut album, Facelift. The third did not. With the desire of me to see more reissues of Alice in Chains stuff, they put Alice in Chains stuff out. I'm gonna buy it. So nothing special, plain good old inner black wax. Nothing. I mean, this isn't like, this is no frills, but I don't care. It's Alice in Chains, it's official, and it's not an arm and a leg. I'm gonna spend the money on it. So glad to add that one to the ever-growing Alice in Chains collection. Next up, this was kind of a game time decision. It wasn't on my short list, and it should have been, but Triangle had won, and was not going to leave it behind me for anybody else. And that's obviously Roy Ayers, the Virgo Vibes, where you have Herbie Mann. Well, he produced it, and you got Herbie Hancock, Joe Henderson, Charles Tolliver. I mean, this just screams talent. And it's funny too, because it says Herbie Hancock, but I can't remember. Was it Freddie Hancock? It didn't use his original name, and I think that was because of contractual issues. So this one, I mean, if you've ever tried to look this one up, first off, Roy Ayers very rarely misses, right? I mean, he just, from his earlier more bop stuff to later more funk influenced, it just does not miss. So nice thick jacket. Feels like maybe 140 gram on red wax. I mean, clearly I haven't spun any of these because I'm pulling them out for you. Seems to be packed pretty well. Excited to give that one a spin. A little staticky. Probably have to clean it up. This one was on my short list, and that's the new one from Czarface. This is Armageddon. I've talked about this group in the past. Czarface is a hip-hop supergroup. It's Inspect the Deck from the Wu-Tang Clan, and producer 7L, and another MC, Esoteric. They are just... It's one of those ones that's like they're lyrical as hell, they're hardcore to the edge, but you can tell they're having a lot of fun. And they just, the idea was they just wanted to create something that's fun to listen to. And the more they continue on with this Czarface project, it's just growing by leaps and bounds. So they have, if you're not familiar with them, so Czarface is kind of the persona of all three in a comic book form. They're all fans of comics, they're all fans of wrestling, and obviously all fans of hip hop. They so they've tried to incorporate that comic book theme into the music. Some of the other albums, it has almost looks like a comic book, and then as they go, they're coming up with storylines with different characters and things. Anytime a feature comes on, they try to give them a persona. So this one is the newest one from them. The last one they put out, Czar Noir, was an instrumental. This one is actually, an album, a full-on album. And I think this one's going to be available after Record Store Day, but it's going to be missing some of the pieces that this one comes with. So here's your wax. Standard black, nothing special. Custom labels. I'm excited to give this one a spin. But what they do is it comes with a pack of trading cards that you can put into the gatefold. So there's going to be where's the pack of cards? There they are. I don't know if it's all random or what have you, but there is a separate press of this on cassette that comes with a pack of trading cards, and it also comes in a steel lunchbox, a la like the 70s and stuff like that. So let's see what the trading cards look like. So it looks like they may just give you a full set. So it gives you some looks of the characters, like there's Czarface, and talks about his abilities. There's Impostor, same feel. The odds are. And this is just fun. Someone's probably going to give me hell for opening this up. I'm doing it to enjoy it, It's what it's there for me. I may not punch him in the thing, but... So, and then there's these, two, action shots. This is live at the Paradise. This is Inspect the Deck. So I just, this to me, being a 50-year-old music comic nerd, that just takes me back to my youth. So if you're not familiar with Czarface, but you're a fan of hip hop, best place to check them out is either their second album, A Hero Needs a Villain, or they did a couple albums with Doom. Or their first one as well is really good. Like I said, I haven't listened to this one, so I can't speak on it. They do have a couple of just beats, and when they do have an album that's just beats, kind of like Czar Noir was, it comes with an entire comic book in the jacket. So the last one I picked up today, another one on my very, very, very short list, and that was Rory Gallagher. This is live in San Diego, 74. This would have been the same tour that he did for the Irish 74 album. So this would have been obviously in San Diego. So I was excited to get this one. 2 LP, 7 songs, so you know there's going to be some jams. I'm trying to open it carefully because I want to make sure I can save the hype sticker. I know some keep it in the shrink, some don't keep it in the shrink. I am of the latter, where, you know what, I buy sleeves for a reason. I put them in the sleeves, but I do save the hype stickers. I either cut them out or try to put them on, you know, my inners or what have you. So this one, you get your inners. Looks like, you know, the old tape reel box. I love that they do this. It's like, hey, you're a fan. Did you have the entire discography? And no, I don't. I'm missing some key pieces. Why, thank you for pointing that out to me. Beautiful action shot of Rory. Again, the old tape box. Here's your gatefold. Just another beautiful action shot of Rory. This has got a nice gloss finish. As you can see, even with the shrink wrap off, it's very shiny. So glad to add this one onto the collection as well. And in keeping with traditional, they have a custom inner from Chess on black vinyl. So, you know, this might be the first record store in a while. I think none of my vinyl was, oh no, I take that back. The Roy Ayers was colored. I was going to say I had all black vinyl this time. Nope, I'm going to shut up. So I say that's what I got now, but I was after one more, and unfortunately I didn't find it. Triangle didn't get it in, and I went to go past Smart Punk, which, like I said, I was at Triangle extremely early. So I drove all the way back and past the house in another direction to go to Smart Punk Records, which is closer to my office. And yeah, their line was ridiculously long. So I sat in the car for a minute going, do I want to wait? No. So I decided I'd check them out later. I'm going to probably stop by maybe here in a few days. But I did have a friend hook me up with Handsome Boy Modeling School. So that should be coming to me in the days ahead. So I'm lucky to have it secured, and I'm very happy about that. So if you're not familiar with the Handsome Boy Modeling School, it is a concept project done by Dan the Automator. He is a producer, worked with Gorillaz most notably, and then Prince Paul, who worked with like Stetsasonic and the Grave Diggers and De La Soul, and he's done some solo stuff. So it was kind of a concept for the two of them to put together these cut and paste, almost like of the late 90s, early 2000s, in that style of, say, like a DJ Shadow, a DJ Crush, where it was heavy. It was sample based, but it was definitely cut and paste style. But it was some of it was down tempo, some of it was actually up tempo. They had some features on it. Shadow actually did a beat on there. So it's just a fun concept album, some great music. And I finally got a repress now that Tommy is no longer Tommy Boy, so he can be our boy once again. So I was glad to see that the repress made it out, and there's a new company controlling it. So that should be here soon. Excuse me. So I will be glad to add that to the collection as well. So that's it. That was my record store day haul. I did some digging at Triangle. Didn't find much. Again, like I said, they're under new ownership, so the stock was a little thin. I mean, I get it. You know, it's and it's nothing against the old. You know, I loved Justin when he was there, and I hope all is well with him. I didn't get a chance to talk to him. It was a quick turnaround and a turnover. But at the end of the day, you know, I wish the new owners of Triangle well. I'm interested to see where they're going to take it in the direction. It is a little bit further out for me, so I don't know how often I'll get out there. But I wish them well, and I hope to go back soon and see what they've done with the place. So, but now that Record Store Day's kind of happened, I can start planning for June. I got some releases coming up, and I got another video that I've done that I gotta edit. So But anyway, that's it. Enough rambling from me. I will see everybody here very soon. We will talk very, very soon. Sooner than recent, I promise. We'll talk. Love you all. Peace.